Happy Friday, and welcome to Archbishop Ryan High School on Academy Road in the Great Northeast. Tonight, your Archbishop Ryan Raiders host the Friars from Bonner Prendy in Philadelphia Catholic League boys basketball action. My name is Ted Westervelt, and I'll be bringing you the play-by-play tonight. We hope to have Hall of Fame coach Ryan Haney along with us in the booth to give us some color. And we just want to welcome everybody, and we're getting ready to get started. We ran a little bit late today with our junior varsity game, so we're getting ready to start the introductions and prayer. But before we do, let's just introduce it, give you a little bit of background behind the Friars from Bonner Prendy, coming in at 1-4 in the Catholic League. Their lone victory over LaSalle. Friars, they come in with a new staff and some new transfers. First-year coach Billy Cassidy, hired by Kevin Funson, part of the staff previously, and he has his work cut out for him to navigate this Catholic League. But he comes in here tonight looking to upset your Raiders, who are 6-6 on the year and 3-2 overall in the Philadelphia Catholic League. We're going to stay live hot mic while we do the prayer and national anthem.
Please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
And we're getting ready to do the starting lineups for tonight. We'll be getting started in a minute. Archbishop Ryan comes into tonight's game 3-2 in the middle of a very crowded Philadelphia Catholic League division. Most recently off a very convincing win out at Cardinal O'Hara. They were led by a double-double by Michael Zaire Paris, our senior guard. Darren Williams chipped in 15 points. Archbishop Ryan was in control most of the second half in that game. So after bouncing back, it was a nice bounce back from the loss at Roman. And Bonner comes in here tonight at 1-4. A challenge for them, definitely, but it's an opportunity for Bonner to kind of rise out of the basement. As we said, their lone victory over LaSalle, who has not won a game yet this year in the Catholic League. Catholic League, a little congested with St. Joe Prep at 4-1 is somewhat of a surprise. But what is really surprising was Archbishop Wood taking care of Newman Goretti. Goretti goes to 4-1 on the year, and which makes the game against Wood on Monday that Ryan will be hosting Very, very interesting. Just trying to get set here with the starting lineups. Your starting lineups for Bonner are going to be Reggie Selden. He's a junior. Brady Egan, a senior, 6'4". Kevin Rucker, number 11. Deuce Kettner, number 10. Son of the late Larry Kettner, legendary Philadelphia basketball star. And Nelson Lamazana, number 21, a junior. For the Raiders, Thomas Sorber, Darren Williams, Jaden Murray, number 22, Zaire Paris, and Rocco Morabito. And we have Coach Ryan Haney.
Thanks, Ted.
Ryan, it's good to see you. Where you been? Last time
busy.
You've been busy. You've been busy.
Not eating chicken sandwiches.
Well, listen. Just first of all, thanks for coming up. And tonight,
What have I missed?
you've missed. Listen,
I mean, I missed a lot. I feel like I've been watching, but
you've missed a lot. I think we're surprised that we're 6-6 overall, and I think we're a little surprised that we're 3-2. But the games have been very entertaining. You've missed Thomas Sorber, being Thomas Sorber. I think Darren Williams gets better every game.
give me a quick. Are we healthy?
Talk to Joe real quick. No injuries to report. We are healthy.
Okay. What's your feelings on the night with Bonner coming in?
It's you know what, with Bonner coming in, it's actually as a coach, you know, the big danger here I think is what we would call a look-ahead game with what happened with Archbishop Wood.
Okay.
You know, that game becomes extra big with Wood's defeat of Numa Goretti as Bonner controls the tip. Excuse me. I have soccer on the mind tonight. You know why, Ryan?
I don't know. I think I can make. Give me one guess.
We're going to be, just as last week, Coach Zaglinski honored a legendary team, 78-79 basketball team. Tonight at halftime, our Archbishop Ryan soccer team, PCL champions 2022, will be honored at halftime. Bonner turns the ball over in a nice defensive set for Ryan. Again, the starters for Ryan: Sorber, Williams, Parrish, Marabito, and Murray. Michael Parrish with the ball. Go down low to Sorber. Kevin Rucker with the rebound, and Kevin Rucker with the ball. Reggie Selden Jr. plays catch with Brady Egan. Egan has been a 4-year player for Bonner. Got away with a walk there. 3, no good. Thomas Sorber cleans up the window to Zaire. Down low to Sorber. Good position. No foul. And 1.
Looks early. Looks like Coach Zaglinski's going to go inside until they can figure it out, right?
It's funny because there's been a couple games that teams just don't have the body to deal with Sorber, and I think you're going to see tonight that he's going to have his way, and he seems to have his way a lot in the first quarter.
Gets off to a good start.
Gets off to a real good start. Misses. Brady Egan for Bonner. Throws it away. So, Ryan, one of the things we talked about tonight, got to take care of business. How much of a challenge is it as a coach when everybody in the basketball world in Philadelphia knows that Wood beats Newman, and now you got to look to Wood on Monday, but you got to get ready tonight. You got to take care of your business.
Well, even without the Wood result, looking at Bonner's record and where they're at and where you're at, keeping the guys know that you can't take anybody lightly in this league. And that's about looking in their eyes and having those talks.
Great feed by Parrish to Murray. Very nice. 4-0.
The good teams will struggle. The great teams will put away teams that they're supposed to put away. So as you look at it, you'll start to see who are the great teams. And usually the numbers don't lie once you get to the end of the season with that.
Ryan goes to their zone, and there's a foul.
That's, in my opinion, Ted.
Well, the one reason I ask you is because there's not difference between managing the schedule in the Catholic League soccer, which is very competitive, 1 through 8, and just like in basketball.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is style of play, of how you may play against somebody that's you may think stronger than you, and how you might play against somebody you may think is weaker than you. How you prepare for them, and then being able to execute that preparation is key. Because if it doesn't work, we all look like knuckleheads.
1-2 for Reggie Selden, 4-1. Early here in the first, Marabito. Good to see Jaden Murray come off with that basket. Energy, Darren Williams rises, fires.
Look at that jump shot.
He gets better every night we see him. 7-1, Archbishop Ryan.
He's so clean, smooth.
The 3 from the Friars. They pick up the floorboard.
It don't look like that.
No. Ryan, one of the things that Coach Zaglinski is looking for is a little bit more good hands by Darren Marabito. Up to Parrish. Parrish with the left. No. Rebound by Lamazana for Bonner. I was saying, Coach looking for a little bit more of an outside presence. Ryan not percentage-wise hitting the 3 ball with the exception of Williams. So he's looking for that answer. He's going to Mark Anthony Gallagher, the sophomore. You may see him tonight.
Okay. Kid lives up near me.
Are they going to get a foul on Sorber?
It's a St. Andrews boy.
Thomas Sorber's first, second team foul. Bonner will inbound the ball. Back iron, no. Good hustle rebound, Murray. He seems to have a lot of energy tonight. Here comes Darren Williams to Murray. Sorber with position, they don't get it to him. Rocco Marabito. Williams feeling it. That's his second 3. Opens up a 10-1 lead and a timeout on the floor for first-year coach Billy Cassidy.
Yeah, what do we know about Billy? Anything?
Well, he took over for Kevin Funston, who was a really good, did some really good things with the program at Bonner. So I was talking to a few of the assistants before, and it's a completely new staff. They had 3 transfers come in, but they also had 3 go out. So they got to kind of start from scratch. The Brady Egan, number 5, has been one of their core players that has been with him. He plays a little bit of a wing, and he's a nice player.
Okay.
Kevin Rucker is their leading scorer. He's about 14. That's number 11. Just under 15 points a night this season. Selden with 11, and Deuce Kettner, number 10. Again, repeat son of the late Larry Kettner.
I heard you say that. Brings back a lot of memories from my Temple UMass days.
Yeah. And a nice 3.
I had the privilege of seeing that game when he came back home to play them. His whole family was there. And the Temple UMass game back in the late 90s he was part of that. I mean,
Williams spins. Can't get to go. Bonner dribbles off of Thomas Sorber's foot. Sorber goes to the cup and fouled. How about that athletic ability by a big guy there?
Real well.
10-4, Archbishop Ryan leads by 6 with 3:59 left in the third, and that fouls the second.
As always, Ted, we got at least one good listener out there. The great Joe Mason tuned in, says we sound pretty good tonight.
The legend, Joe Mason of the Northeast Times. Please make sure you check out Joe. Go on the Northeast Times website. Joe does such a great job profiling the athletes of Northeast Philadelphia. Girls, boys, all different sports, a variety of sports. He is a treasure in this area. Thanks, Joe. He's also a really good Facebook follow.
He's Mr. Social Media.
Yes, he is. Sorber makes the first. So we're in the meat of the season here. It's that middle. It's already it's almost February at this point already, right? Crazy. So
it's crazy. We'll be talking. When's the playoffs start next week?
Well, exactly.
When's the pleasure?
12-4. They get the ball in before the 5 seconds.
It goes so fast.
Blocked by Sorber. Averaging just under 5 blocks a game. Williams. He tries the lob. Can't do it. 12-4. Archbishop Ryan with the lead. 3 goes in and out. Murray with another active rebound. Nicely done by Jaden Murray. Where I was going with that was that navigating through this long season is tough. It is a grind.
How do you think some of the new guys in the league are going to handle as we really get into it? And we get through January into February, keeping an eye on a guy like Rocco or guys that are new to the Catholic League or even to some of the younger guys, and that all day of playing, school, and how that wears on them.
I think it's the one thing that goes. I think. You've taught me that as a coach is that people don't understand that these kids got to go to class during the day. It becomes a grind. So I know that Maribito came from Shipley, academically challenging place. I think he's going to handle it very, very well. I think you're always concerned about the younger players. Speaking of, Mark Anthony Gallagher making his appearance tonight. Zaire drives. No. 12-4. Ryan's still up.
He seems to be the next guy off the bench right now, right, in his rotation?
Seems to be the next one in the rotation. He's getting a shot. Zaire with a foul there. Zaire getting a little testy. Referee steps in, talks to the players. Nice job of officiating right there. Getting everything cooled down. That is a team's 3rd foul. Bomber's going to inbounds. Joe went to the zone probably about 4 or 5 games ago. I like the look of it. Gallagher with active feet.
It's a different look, right? Keep everybody active.
And a good hands there by Darren Williams.
Got him on a silly push-off. He didn't need to do it. He had him in the corner.
One of the things that Joe had said to me before the O'Hara game was about defensive intensity. It was actually 2 games ago. Starting with the Roma game, you see a little bit of a difference with deflections. Nice drive. It's a nice 2 by Deuce Kettner. 12-6, minute 40 left in this first. Zaire swings. Mark Anthony Gallagher. Back iron now. Had a clean look. Just a little deep. Ooh, and a 3. Kevin Rucker. And just like that, 12-9. Minute 17 left. See if Ryan tries to go low. They do.
Got away with one there, huh? Force a little bit?
A little bit. Maribito, he's going to drive.
Smooth. Oh.
Short. And here goes Bonner to the hole.
It's a nice finish.
12-11. Reggie Selden. Williams. No. Zaire with the rebound. He's going to pull it back out. They're going to look to probably maybe go for 1 here. And it's one of the things I think it's fair to notice. Ryan, they go through these 90-second stretches of where they give the ball. They just have a little bit of difficulty. So let's see what they can do here and make this possession count. 7 seconds. Bonner with the steal. The shot from half court, no good. And we have a game. 12-11. 12-11. Bonner down 1. Ryan holding a 1-point lead. And I want to switch gears a little bit because tonight is a special night for you in the program. Talk a little bit about what it feels like to be the 2022 Catholic League champs in soccer.
To me, it's fun now to sit back and see the kids in the cafeteria before the game, before we tipped off, and they're laughing and smiling, and they're off with their jackets, proud as peacocks. It's really nice to just sit back and see that moment and know that the losses are the coach's fault, the wins are the kids.
That's exactly
all
right.
The kids' credit. So I couldn't be proud of our guys, Ted. You know that. And as much as maybe their parents, I probably love them more sometimes.
Well, tying this into basketball, I think there's so many similarities to the journey that we had last year as a soccer program as well as the basketball program. Aside from the fact that you and Joe Zaglinski are Hall of Fame members in your respective sports and came back here to coach your alma mater. You coached on the girls' end for quite some time, and
yep.
Joe's been 8 years. The team in and of itself came through the same way. 5 seeds, right?
Yes. 5 seed.
Williams, no.
Couple early or few season tough losses that kind of built some character. We were able to play those teams in the playoffs and get the better end of those 1-goal finishes and some PK finishes. But,
3 for Bonner, no good. Thomas with the rebound.
The programs are kind of were in the same spot when Joe took over the boys and when I came over to the boys side where they were kind of like teetering around.
Marabito, he's going to let one go. Good. Rocco Marabito with a 3, and that's a good sign for the Raiders, 15-11.
You got a foul somewhere.
Did we get a foul there, too?
Yeah.
Should be white ball, yes?
Got a foul while the ball under the basket.
After on Kentner. But what we were saying, we're talking about the similarities of the program. Both Joe took over the program from great coach Bernie Rogers. He took over for legend Michael Brabby. Everybody knows Michael and the Brabby family. And they tried to go low. Bonner with the steal. Here comes Ryan back. Williams. Murray.
Looks like Ryan's dialed in right now.
Marabito. Second
It's funny you said that, Ted, about like those moments. There's also, when you're watching them, when they're focused and they're all on the same page, when those offensive sets or even defensive, like you can just tell the steal's coming or the basket's coming because it's a different look. When they look lazy with the ball or they look like their foot's off the pedal a little bit, that's when the turnovers or a bad shot happens, it seems like. Just from watching tonight and watching the games throughout the season a little bit, it just seems like when they just take a little bit of that focus off, it affects them a little bit. And again, they had a 12-1 or 12-2 lead, and then they let Bonner back in, and then they're like, wait, let's tighten it back up, and a couple baskets all of a sudden back out to 7. So, and the last couple trips down, we got in baskets. So I just feel like when they're dialed in, you can tell, like you can see it in their eyes.
Sorber picked up his second there. Selden with a nice move to the basket, fouls before the shot. Rucker. Marabito tips a rebound, but Deuce Kentner with his 4th point of the night, 18-13. Oh, good look by Zaire for Jaden Murray. (2013) 5:50 left in the second quarter. The other thing that was similar about the soccer program and the basketball program last year is, the fact that they came through the playoffs as dogs the whole time.
Yep. We went to Wood. And then we got
Basketball went to Wood.
Yeah, went to Wood. Great away opening round playoff win. We were there to witness it, Ted. It was a great environment. It was like a home game for Ryan. We took over that gym.
Yes, we did. Before and after. Bonner's gonna let a 3 go. Way short. Zaire, the senior. Whew. Good look. Finds Sorber. Have Sorber with 5 tonight. 22-13. Ryan in front. Mary with the block. Didn't get his feet set.
Nah, a little bit late.
Good to see Ryan Everett make his appearance here in the second quarter. I know Ryan's looking to get his corner 3 off. Kevin Rucker to the line.
Bonner's kind of hanging around, huh?
Yeah, they're gonna hang.
Do my impersonation of Rounders, Ted, but I don't want to bore the listeners.
What's that?
You can do that impersonation of Rounders, but
yeah, no, we don't want to do that. 22-15. Just over 5 minutes left. Ryan seemingly in control. Marabita with a hot hand. Wants the ball. Williams rises, fires for 3.
Third one of the night, right?
He has 9, 3 threes. I told you he gets better. He's getting better every night. 25-15, a 10-point lead. Brady Egan with the ball for Bonner. Oh, nice find underneath.
That was a good look.
Deuce Kentner. Lead to 8. There's a nice article in City of Brotherly Love Basketball about Michael Zaire Paris. Joe Zaglinski glowing. Now, he's the only senior on this. I've been around you for a long time, and you love seniors. There's one senior on the floor for Archbishop Ryan. Morabito gets away with one, maybe. Stolen by Zaire. With his... trying to get cute. Couldn't get it to go. Bonner for 3.
It's off.
Way off. Thomas Sorber says no. That's his 3rd block of the night. Zaire looks, finds Marabito. He's hot, a little deep. Thomas brings the ball a little bit low there.
Thomas playing defense like I do against my 3-year-old. Swatting the ball with 2 hands.
He's fun to watch, man. He's fun to watch. Stay tuned at halftime. We'll do a little recap and also tune into introductions and the presentation of the plaque. Williams for 3. Nice rebound. Sorber, nice position. Oh, sweet bounce pass to Zaire. Blocked.
Oh.
Big time. Where are we going to go? What are we doing? Oh. I thought the official close to us wanted the charge.
And the other ones called him off.
Called him off. I don't know what the dynamic there is or the proper rotation there is, but Coach Zaglinski not happy. The big news is that is Thomas Sorber's 3rd foul. 3rd foul for Sorber. Murray's going to check in. And it's little things like this. Where anybody could come in and make it a game.
Did you? Thank you.
So we'll be doing the honor at halftime. And I want to say a big thank you to the administration, Athletic Director Joe Zaglinski and President Joe Sanginetti and Mr. McFadden, principal, for allowing the opportunity for the boys to get honored at halftime tonight.
Yes, they were, again, you were unable to get out of here, but I couldn't thank the parents, the administrators, and the kids for, again, the kids made all this happen, and then people stepping up to get them these nice gifts and get them nice awards that you guys are going to see in a little bit. It's just really great for the kids to have this, for a lifetime. We kid, but the guys in the 80s when they were at the championship game this year, we saw them with their corduroy championship jackets. It's really cool. Really
2:37 left, 25-18. Ryan with the lead. 7-point lead. Joe Zaglinski wants a timeout. We can expand on it during the timeout real quick because I know you got to go. But the one thing we want to talk about is the tradition of the soccer program. This wasn't the first championship in boys soccer.
No, actually, it's. I mean, to me, it's our 14th as a program, and actively we're the second, if not the most actively, we're the most winningest program on boys soccer and championships. I mean, we're still ahead of LaSalle, and North is closed. So the other schools, Judge 3, Roman 2, so Ryan has such a rich tradition in boys soccer. I mean, you can see the banner as we stared at Ted.
Well, one thing it's
nice seeing that 2022 up on that.
It is nice seeing that 2022 updated on that banner. And I think I know for me, I would love for this team, this basketball team, to experience that. It would just be so special.
They put a lot of work in, but I think when those guys were all watching, and again, they were all there. They were all on the field at the end of the game. Soyber, these players were all there.
Jaden Murray with a push. Just back a little bit of the action real quick. Murray with a push. That's his second. Ryan, a little bit of foul trouble here.
Yeah, a little bit. They're going to shoot now.
And they're going to shoot.
Again, all these kids saw that, Ted. And I think winning is contagious. Just like losing can be contagious. So, on a positive, seeing teams win and seeing that would be a little bit of symbol of hope. Not only for us, but for every program.
Nelson Lambazana with the free throw. It's a 6-point game, Ryan. 2 minutes, 18 seconds left. Makes both.
Yeah, Bonner's hanging around. Again, the fouls might hopefully tighten that up. I'm sure that we won't see Soyber until the third quarter.
25-20.
I don't know if this is a must-win game, but it's a can't-lose, right?
It's a can't-lose. That is correct. Marabito, it's a good look. Look good right out of his hand. Rocco and Marabito
are shooting the ball well. Is that his third?
That's his third. He has 9, and that is important for Ryan. If he can do that, they're going to be tough to beat. Egan and Selden play catch. Minute 35 left. Defended with Everett at the top of the zone.
My math's right. That goes 10 for Soyber, 9 and 9 for the other.
Way short and a foul.
Is that what you got, Ted?
Yes.
10 for Soyber, 9 for Rocco, and 9 for Williams?
Correct. Minute 27 left. Marabito, Murray, Williams, Paris, Everett inbounding the ball for Archbishop Ryan.
Slowing it down a little bit.
Slowing it down.
Run a good set.
Williams to his left. Step back 3. No good. Everett fights for the rebound. Bonner comes up with the ball. Rucker. 3 by Jamal Hicks, who's entered the game for the first time for Bonner. Bonner maintains possession on the jump. Just under a minute here. Coach Chaney will be back after halftime. As he goes down to get ready for the presentation. 28-20, 55 seconds left. It's good to have my partner back. (28-20). Williams with a great steal in the open floor. Euro and a foul. Reggie Selden. Williams will shoot 2. Williams with 9 points. Takes the first. (29-20). Williams makes both. 40 seconds. Selden. Rucker. Back to Selden. Ooh, Ryan Everett. Might have got a little bit of forearm. Coach Joe Zaglinski does not agree with the call. What that does do, it puts Bonner on the line to score with. And he misses the first, excuse me. Double bonus shooting 2. Kevin Rucker. 1 for 3 from the line this quarter. 26 seconds left. Rucker misses both. So a break for Archbishop Ryan, who will most likely hold for 1 here. Zaire, defended by Rucker. Murray, Everett, he's going to shoot. Back iron, no. Ball will stay with Archbishop Ryan. And a timeout by Coach Joe Zaglinski. Look to run a play. See if he makes any substitutions. Looks like he's going to put the Sorber going to go back in. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Your Raiders with a 10-point lead with 2.8 seconds left in the first half. And that other action tonight, O'Hara and Egan. Big matchup at Devon. St. Joe Prep at Devon. That's an interesting game. St. Joe Prep, a surprise at 4-1. Devon pulls off a win there. Things get really, really clogged in the middle of the conference. Carroll at West. And Lansdale goes to Roman. Ball inbound to Sorber. 1 second left. No good opportunity for Bonner, and that'll do it for the first half. A comfortable 10-point lead for Archbishop Ryan. And again, we talked about how Raiders coming off a tough loss with Roman, getting back on track. And O'Hara find themselves at 3-2 in the PCL. In that group of teams that are 3-2, it's Carroll, Ryan, Wood after an 0-2 start, Father Judge, and West Catholic. So Ryan has any tiebreakers over Carroll and Judge. Ahead of the 4-1 group is our Prep and Goretti, and Roman undefeated at 5-0. Marabita with 9 points for Ryan in that half. Williams with 11. Tatum Murray with a couple really, really good rebounds. Had a lot of really good energy. It was good to see Rocco Marabito shoot from distance. I think it was a nice first half for Joe Zaglinski and his Archbishop Ryan Raiders. Talk. As the PA announcer begins to announce the 2022 Catholic League champions. Again, this is the first championship on the boys in any team sport since 2003. I am beyond proud to be an assistant coach with this group. Boys in their new championship varsity black jackets. And a great reception from this crowd. Connections with basketball. There are a few kids in the basketball program that are in the soccer program. Jack Travelvis, senior. He's a varsity player. Frankie Monaco, junior. One of the best center backs in the whole league, is on the varsity. And Sean Dixon, right back, is on the JV squad. Ryan Everett, also a varsity player, played with the program for 3 years. Decided not to play this year, but he was an instrumental part of our growth, part of our JV program. Archbishop Ryan's soccer tradition not only goes our girls. Their program has been storied, especially in the last 10 years. Archbishop Ryan boys soccer, like we said, it's their 14th championship. 13 of those championships coached by George Tote, who is still the winningest coach in the state of Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. With, I think the number is 649. Someone will correct me, but he is still the winningest coach. This is a storied program, and it was such a special year. Their road to the playoffs, like we said, was very similar to basketball last year. Coming in as the 5th seed, dropped a couple games that they shouldn't have dropped during the season. They played Roman at Roman, beat Roman 1-0 in front of a capacity crowd, playing in front of 1,500 to 2,000 people. Then they went and beat LaSalle at Father Judge at Ramp Playground in front of a capacity crowd and beat Judge handily 2-0. And then the final against their arch rival from Sally Avenue in a game that was an instant classic that went into penalty kicks. Ryan was down 1 and tied the game off a big throw by Franny Monaco. Roy Hevener scored the tying goal. Jarrett Lally played unbelievable defense with his crew. Owen Stock, Sean Scallon, and Sean Dixon. And the game was won in penalty kicks. Joe Phelps with 3 saves in the PK period and scored the game winner for history. Thank you again to the administration. Thank you to Coach Joe Zaglinski for allowing this special time to honor these boys. The soccer program enjoys such great support from all the sports teams, wrestling, football. Our football kids out every game for us. It was amazing. And so it's same with our basketball kids. So there's just a lot of family atmosphere when it comes to Archbishop Ryan Athletics. And again, we make sure that we thank everybody. I think one of the memories that I have, and one of the things that we talked about off air with Coach Haney, is about how much we want this for Coach Sig, for this basketball team to do it. They do have the tools to win a Catholic League title, which would be the first title in history. So it would be such a monumentous event. And he's come close, but he's plugging away, and we really want that for him. Seeing Coach Joe and our administration, but Coach Zaglinski, and after the game on the field at Northeast High School when we won, and giving me a big hug and watery eyes. We just know how proud he was of us as athletic director representing the school. But Coach Joe, we really want this for him too. So please make sure you come out and support your Raiders when you can. We're going to be here Monday night against Archbishop Wood. We need to pack the house. Make sure you pack the house against Wood. It's going to be a huge game. We have to get through tonight first, 30-20 if you're just tuning in. Archbishop Ryan with a 10-point lead. Want to make an announcement if you haven't been on the friendsofryan.org website, go check out Friends of Ryan. Big event on the 4th here in the South Gym is the Ryan Social. To bring your own, I believe it is $45 a ticket, $50 at the door. But what a great opportunity for you to show up, call some old friends, say, hey, we haven't gotten together in a while. Let's get together at the Ryan Social. You can check the website, friendsofryan.org. Also check Facebook. They have a really nice presence in Facebook there, so you want to make sure you are checking that out there as well. There's something about the mystique of that round plaque which is just unbelievable. It's a great thing about the Catholic League and all the sports. I had a chance to go to I think it's the Kelly Fieldhouse down at St. Joe Prep, at the prep game. And they had them displayed in their fieldhouse. And it's just, the Catholic League is just, there's not many others like it in all the sports, whether it's football, basketball, softball, track. They're sending kids to all different levels of play at the next level, Division I, Division II, Division III, whether it's indoor track, like I said, and all the sports. So if you're listening and go support live if you can. Make sure you try and come down and check out Ryan. If you're a fan of Bonner, make sure you go support your Friars when you can. The Catholic League, it's special. Ten-point lead, Archbishop Ryan. I want to give a shout out to my niece, whose 16th birthday party is tonight. Unfortunately, I had to miss it, but a very happy birthday to my goddaughter, Bryce Westervelt. She's the daughter of my brother Todd, who's class of 91, and Nicole Penente Westervelt, who I think is class of 92. But missed the Sweet 16, so just want to say happy birthday to my goddaughter, Bryce. Against O'Hara, Ryan actually got out to a 16-point lead at one point in the third quarter, but let O'Hara back in the game in the last minute 13 with two careless possessions, put it mildly. Like to see Archbishop Ryan run away here tonight. Tonight should be a runaway night for this team, and then get ready for Monday. If you're Bonner, I think you saw some things that you can do. You have Thomas Sorber in foul trouble with 3 fouls. I think you go attack Thomas and force him to defend. See if they can score points from the line. They do need to make some threes. But they are not out of, Friars not out of this game by any stretch. On the floor for Ryan, Williams, Parrish with the ball, Sorber, Murray, Marabito as we started. Williams to his left. Bonner in their zone, Zaire. Marabito, did not shoot. Williams, good dish, open look, step around. Rocco Marabito. His fourth three, 12 points. Great night for Rocco. Brady Egan for three. Ten-point game. A minute into this third quarter. Egan with the rebound. Bonner looking to cut this lead to single digits and make it interesting. Stolen by Murray. Egan recovers.
Thanks, Ted.
Good contest by Murray. Ryan can't control. Not a walk. Got away with it for three. Reggie Selden. 33-26. 7-point game. Hey, Ryan, did you see Ryan Haney's back with us? Michael Paris. Big three. Talk about halftime adjustments. Did you see in the news? Did you see that with it was either Peyton Manning or Eli Manning? They were talking about halftime adjustments, and they said that was the most overrated thing that he's ever heard in sports. That people go into halftime, they drink, they get some water, change their top, and they tie their shoes and they get back out. It's overrated. What do you think about that?
Well, it's tough. Again, at the pro level, the kids, I think they're at a different level what they're speaking at. When you're dealing with pros, it's their job. They're just not doing their job in the locker room.
Can you think of a time where something that you did at halftime made a huge adjustment in a game and it resulted in a victory?
Sometimes the less you do results in a crazy adjustment. I've learned that the overreacting and sometimes the old school screaming and yelling probably isn't the best effect. I mean, last year we were down 4-0 at halftime in a playoff game. It was funny. At first we were thinking to do that, and we did not do that route. We actually put out a different game plan, changed the formation, and said, let's see what happens, Bruce.
I get the feeling that Coach Zaglinski is the same way. He seems like a player's. Well, I know he's a player's coach. I've talked about it with his players, and that he's not a screamer and yeller per se in the locker room or at halftime.
The one thing about it, when you're down at halftime, by a lot, you both can all agree that.
Let me interrupt 1 second. Kevin Rucker with the runner there, 36-28. Go ahead.
You all agree that. Well, that didn't work. You can look at each other and say something's not working.
Right.
And if that's the case, you're in a much better spot. What you don't want is you don't want to lose your locker room when the tensions are that high. And
they go low. Bonner's got a chance to make something happen here, and they do. Brady Egan. Not to interrupt you, Coach, but it's 36-31, and just I had talked about that before you got up here about this is a game where Ryan needs to step on the neck and go forward. Bonner's not going away. Credit to them. Michael Parrish for three. Smooth.
It's almost like, and not that you want to disrespect Bonner in any way or their opponent or underestimate your opponent, but at any time I feel like Ryan could take this game and go up 20.
Flip this, exactly. Marabito goes low to Sorber. Thomas Sorber muscles one there.
It's funny. It's a double-edged sword, Ted. You go up by 20 or you're getting sub.
Good pressure, right.
So, as a player, sometimes keeping it close. And I'm not saying that's what they're doing. I'm being...
Michael Parrish with the ball. Stay with us. We're having some technical difficulties with our feed. Michael Parrish drives, kicks to Marabito. Williams for three. No. And the ball stolen by Bonner. Pressured by Paris. Straight to Egan. Bonner moving the ball around the perimeter nicely. A runner and good. Kevin Rucker.
Sorry about that.
Big kick pass to Williams for three. (44-33) Ryan. Egan. Three, no good. Rebound Murray. Goes to Rocco. They're going to push. They go low. Sorber got some position. Triple teamed. Michael Parrish. Spinorama. They're going to call a foul on Brady Egan. Thank you for staying with us through our video freeze. Grace saved the day. Thank you, Grace. Williams. Thomas Sorber out high. Sets a screen. Parrish with it to his right. Nice defense. But like to see Ryan take a good, patient possession here. Good defense by Bonner. Marabito, he's feeling it. Rocco! Rocco with 15.
They look good.
And I'm going to tell you what, if he does this, they are going to be a tough beat. Oh, blocked, but fouled. They're going to... Sorber's with his three fouls still. Lamazana to the line. Makes the first. Makes both. 12-point lead with just under 2 minutes. Bench wanted to travel for Bonner. Ryan break the press. Oh. Darren Williams. Great find by the big man. Williams with a rebound. Foul down low on Brady Egan. What do you think about Thomas's game there? His look.
I mean, great pass. Darren with a great little individual play to get his jump shot off and then to make the second effort to go to the basket and then draw the foul underneath, which, again, it's those little things. He kept that play alive. And now we still have possession and we're running.
Movement off the ball, no matter what sport. Out comes Bonner with the flush.
Murray's got to go up stronger there.
Kevin Rucker Jr. with the dunk.
How's he get blocked from behind there, Ted? He's got to go up stronger.
Rucker's got 10. Down low to Sorber. Foul. I think they got away from going. And Ryan's had a tough time. Thomas Sorber, the zone collapses on him. Ryan has had a tough time in spurts where they have trouble getting the ball down low to Thomas. Either they get it to him too low. Sorber at the line.
Again, Ted, if you were watching halftime, I can't say enough about the president, the principal, athletic director, and everyone behind the scenes.
Well, I know there's a big fan of his out there, his brother Dominic, class of 72, who has been sending suggestions to the suggestion box that we have to have Joe as a halftime guest, and I think we're going to be doing that
He's hard to get,
against the Wood. Well, he's a very important person.
He's over there signing autographs.
He is signing autographs over there, President Joe Sanchinitti.
We can't say enough about his brother Dominic being a fan and being a 72 grad and
#1 super fan, as I'm told.
72 grad, tunes in every night.
Ball stolen by Williams, kicks, Paris, 3, good! Zaire! That's his third 3 in the quarter.
Ted, I mean, the tradition here, that's what I love here. Like, it's not just about soccer alumni, it's the whole school's alumni that, like this plays a part in what they're for.
Well, it's the one thing I think that, listen, we've been through a few administrations, and I think we were fortunate enough that we had a really great relationship with his predecessor, Mike Barnett, and Mike was a spirit. He was a Ryan guy, right? I mean, like football, and great guy. And Joe came in and took what Mike did, and he's building on it. They're doing some really, really, really good things with the school, and I know. Listen, there are different ways to get involved with the school. You can get involved if you're an athlete and go and volunteer time, money, treasure, talent to the sport. You can contact friends of Ryan. Listen, you can't help enough around here, and people are starting.
There's opportunities within
alum are starting to do it more and more and more. I know they're doing some networking events. There's nothing better than a networking event where your high school. It's the common bond.
Yeah.
So
we have some issues that we need help with, and we'd love to just talk to some new people. And if you can help, let's bring you on board. Even if you just sit there and clap.
And I think that's Joe's, and Joe's going to talk about that. We'll have him talk about that Monday night, but that's, I know, his vision, and he's doing a great job.
The locker room project there a little bit, you mentioned.
The football squad with the football guys, and then the other teams coming in behind, the football alumni with the changing the locker room up. It's phenomenal. They're redoing stuff, just even the facelift in the gym. By the way, that takes money, it takes time, it takes volunteer to do things.
There was an alumni here, and you could see it behind the basket. He built this in, a week? He was up from Florida.
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but he was in there.
Great block by Marabito. I'm sorry, Ryan, but yes, you're right.
What a great guy. Had a chance to talk to him a little bit. Name draws a blank, but again, spent a few days here. Could have been down in Florida in the sun, and he's here.
Marabito with a contest there. I didn't like the call. But yeah, Mr. Sanchinitti, president, he's doing a heck of a job. And please make sure. What you can do is you can send the link on these broadcasts to your friends. Send them a text. Say, hey, check out Archbishop Ryan basketball.
And don't be a stranger. Come say hi to somebody. Come talk. And it's not that. We would love to get more people involved.
Time, treasure, talent. It's the 3 T's of the volunteer world, and they have to go out and try and get that and get noticed. And they're doing a great job. You can start by coming on the 4th to the social, the Ryan Social here in the South Gym.
It's a great event. Come to the social. Again, you're going to relive some real memories while you were here.
Lie, tell a few stories.
Oh,
meet some old boyfriends and girlfriends. You know how it is.
The White Snake music and the Motley Crue and
DJ
Bobby.
DJ Bobby's on. Hey, Bonner just took this game to 10. Here comes Darren Williams with 5 seconds left. He's going to fire. Williams, big 3.
That ain't going to do it.
54-41. And just as we spoke a little bit about shooting from the outside, Archbishop Ryan hot from the outside. Marabito, 5 threes. Parrish, 3 threes. Williams, 2, 3, 5 threes tonight. He's got 17, so it's a big night. Hey, Ryan, we're talking about soccer tonight. We talked about obviously we talked about a lot of different things, but there are other sports going on at the school. So I want to just take a second to highlight a couple couple people. One is Amira Nesmith. She is indoor track, and she just set the school record for her time in the 200 meter at 25.39, 25 seconds, .39 in the 200 meter. That record has stood since 2003, so I want to give a shout out to Roger Muncie and those track guys and gals.
Time, Ted?
What's
were
that?
you holding that record prior? Was that?
That's how long it takes me to go to the bathroom from my couch. This kid's running 200 meter. Congratulations to Amir Nesmith. Yeah.
Again, Roger Muncie, another alumni. He's back coaching.
Isn't it crazy with all the alumni that come? Like it's amazing, and that track program is really good. As a matter of fact, they got two kids at the Division I level that I just know offhand. One is one of my favorite soccer players, is B-Rad, Brad Cantoral, who's at Monmouth, and another one of our soccer guys who decided to concentrate on track is at LaSalle, Andre Frigora.
I know Brad's looking forward to his first spring semester. When the weather breaks,
yeah.
Hanging by the beach down by Monmouth and getting his runs in.
Brad will do good down there. 54-41, fourth quarter beginning. So congratulations to Amira Nesmith.
Roger's soccer career here may have began and ended on the JV soccer team.
Really? Sorber low.
When he met a coach, he might have pushed him a little bit to try.
That would be you. Sorber with a nice basket.
Yeah, Roger reminds me of that team every now and then. I get a picture sent to me of when I didn't have any gray hair, Ted. Nick Rafus.
So we're going to talk about wrestling too. Our wrestling team, really good. They're killing it. I'm gonna next time out, we're going to talk about wrestling too. Bonner inbounds to Egan. Ryan in their zone. Egan seemingly in the lane for 10 seconds, but not called. Sorber with the rebound. Ryan up 15. Chance to stretch it. Zaire sees some space. Zaire. Zaza. His 11th point. Puts Ryan up 17. 3, no good. Air ball. Tommy Vendetti just into the game for Bonner. Williams goes low. Quadruple team down low. Thomas Sorber. Thomas takes a lot of abuse down there. Tonight's a night where Bonner just doesn't have a body big enough. Although I have to, they had trouble I think Ryan had a little bit of trouble getting the ball inside second quarter. Kind of went away from it a little bit. But Sorber at the line. His 12th. And Jack Drabelbus, senior, number 13, checks into the game on his special night. Did he wear a soccer jacket on the bench, Drabelbus? Jack's one of your favorite kids?
Oh, Jack Elvis is not wearing his jacket, unfortunately, right now. He's checked into the game, though, which is great to see.
Jackson energy player. He can shoot a little bit from the outside and
when I think of Jack, I just think of that Penn Charter goal, Ted. Head ball, back post, bam!
Jack takes a spill. 3 is good.
Again, Jack's coming back from injuries, ACL, real bad injury against Wood late in the season for us. Big, strong, athletic kid. There he goes. Get in there.
Not afraid to shoot.
I love it. Get a rebound, Jack.
Stolen, Williams. Williams is going to take it. No good. Energy from Jackie Elvis with the offensive rebound.
Splash. Come on.
Good energy. Jackie got some time down in the Maryland tournament.
Is it safe? Is he kind of getting into that 7th spot?
I think there's auditions going on. Wow. Sorber can't control it. Archbishop Ryan up 16 with 5:48 left. Ball's going to stay. Jackie Elvis with the foul. Ryan staying in their zone. No good from 3 and not a foul. Mary, they find Mary. Travel. $60-44 Ryan with 5 minutes left.
Should we?
Stolen, Paris. He's going to take it himself with layup, no good. Here comes Bonner. Oh! Fourth block, Thomas Sorber. So when you're coaching and there's a player who's kind of in the middle or down or in your, what goes in your head to give him an opportunity with some meaningful minutes like we're seeing right here?
Exactly what coach I love. He's out there with 4 everyday players, which that's a fair look. That's a fair chance to see him play with the starters and get a good reps and see how that works. Again, if you're going to sub all 5 out.
Here goes Jackie Elvis for 3. Jack Elvis, tribal bus.
I love it. It's a fair assessment of his ability, Ted.
Gets a Marabita with a block. A little careless there. Brady Egan recovers. Look to see if Joe gets a timeout next possession to kind of tidy this up a little bit. Tribal challenges along with Sorber.
Up 20 with under 4 left. Is it white flag or what do you think, Ted?
No, it is not. I think Ryan, again, they want a championship team is going to take care and be serious on every possession. So they need to take care of this press, take care of the basketball, play under some pressure. Sorber gets the ball over the timeline. Williams, he's going to fire. Williams. That's his 20th. Brady Egan. No good. Nice rebound. Kentner. Dishes. Marabito fights. Bonner comes up with the ball. Good hands, Darren Williams. Let's see what he does here in the open floor. Euro. No. A lot of fans tonight from all over, including Richmond, Virginia.
Really?
Got a text from one, Teddy Westerveld, in the East class Orion soccer grad, recent.
Teddy Gerard?
Teddy Gerard.
Teddy Gerard's checked
down
in?
there with the Theta Chi boys watching at Randolph-Macon. And the reason I bring that up, not only for a shameless plug for Teddy West, but Randolph-Macon is the Division III national champion, and they're ranked 2nd in the country this year. I get a chance to see them play a lot. Really good basketball. Elvis is going to put it up again. No. Sorber has his way. Offensive rebound. His 13th. Jackie Elvis not afraid to shoot it, which you like to see. Ryan extends that lead to 3 minutes left in this fourth. I was going to talk about wrestling.
It's Jacket night. I hope we put see Frankie Monaco next. Come on, Zig.
So listen, I was going through some stuff, and so our wrestling program, those guys do a great job in the wrestling. You know, we have about 24 kids in that program.
Coach Swift.
Swifty does a great job.
They do a great job.
Swifty does a great job.
I look to the right. I see the 100 Wins banner. There are 2 of my nephews are up on that banner. I'm tied to the wrestling program, Ted.
You are tied to the wrestling. So listen, real quick. So they have, first of all, they're Swifty, John Swift, Joe Cooney, Frank Calderon, Joe McQuiggan, Eddie Torres, and Mike McKinney.
Yes, they do a tremendous job.
Tremendous job.
All the way up. I remember when Mr. Tote was starting a wrestling program, and those guys coming here, and to me, I didn't know much about it. Again, I'm thinking about the WWE. Or maybe Glow.
Right. Right.
But, watching what they've done with this program and to see that the kids are, like, wrestling really a lot of respect that make you a gentleman and the graciousness of winning and the humbleness.
The reason I brought it up was because they're chasing a title, too.
Which is great.
They drew Judge. I think it's in 2 weeks. We'll let everybody know, but they're playing. They're having their meet against them in the team.
Okay.
All right. So they're in those quarters.
Yeah.
Yep. And then they go to later in the month. Or in February they go to the States.
We got Reed. We got Everett. And look, see what Sig did here. He brings in Everett, brings in Reed, but he leaves Montebello, leaves Soyber, and leaves Darren on the court, which gives those guys reps with starters, with everyday players.
Right.
It gives you a fair run.
Gavin Reed Jr. I think he's got tendonitis of his elbow. He was shooting it up in the JV game today. He was hauling it. Soyber at the line. He's a good kid, Gavin Reed. But I was looking at some of the wrestling stuff, and I came across they have a chance to add somebody to that banner, Nicholas Rafus. He's a senior. He wrestles at 160 and 172. And he's got 95 wins. So he's 5 wins short of the banner. So I wish him and the wrestling gang all the best. And we'll update as they advance in their season. But they knocked it. They had some heartbreaks. They had a couple of heartbreaks team-wise, right? They lost that tough one to Judge. But we want them to get that round plaque, too. Go get it.
They're fighting for it. I mean, a couple of years ago, I watched them lose to Judge out here in the Catholic final. It was brutal for my nephew to see that go down. It was a brutal ending.
Let me get you on the floor. So we got Gavin Reed, number 15 on the floor, Mark Anthony Gallagher.
Here we go.
Joe doing a good job of getting players in. Frankie Monaco in the game, and Greg Weiss.
Bet you a cheesesteak, Teddy gets a basket.
We call them cheesesteaks. Greg Weiss. Looked like he got all ball. Weiss, Monaco, Reed, Everett, and Gallagher in for the Raiders. 70-49, 2 minutes left. I think we got everybody covered tonight. We got the soccer guys.
How was the halftime? Was it good?
Halftime was really good. You know what? We just had a bunch of our players, a bunch of our football guys just committed to Westchester. Coach Murph. The guys committed to Westchester, which Coach Swan. That's a great program out there where they're going.
Yep. One of my buddies, a kid, Dolan. Again, I sat lunch with him for 4 years, eating lunch. This kid's a senior now.
Frankie Monaco with the ball.
Oh, good pass, Frank. Go ahead.
To Everett.
Yes. Go ahead, Frank.
Oh. Frankie was going to shoot that from Rita's water ice. But now, Ryan Everett with the foul. But I think we got everybody.
It's a great night.
It's been a good fun night.
For the school, the program, everybody involved.
So listen, make sure.
Monday night
is going to be huge. Monday night's going to be a lot of fun.
After we celebrate an Eagles win, we'll have a lot to talk about.
It's going to be a big weekend.
We got Wood coming to town.
Remember how we talk about slight differences in the programs. Joe Zaglinski's big rivals Wood, right? Big. I'm not. Listen, much respect for Coach Moscow. That not in that sense, but I think when Joe was younger, it's like
that
Wood,
game is the Northern Division to him.
Yeah, that's old school.
It's funny, when we beat Wood one year in soccer, we got
He went crazy.
Yeah, and we didn't quite get it as much.
Wood's his deal. Wood's his jam. Matt Williams in the game.
You know, it's crazy. I love it.
Is that Brett Mariani, I believe, as well?
Yep.
Future 5 out here for.
I love it.
Put it up. Oh, he's going to go to who?
Just chatting with Brett's dad. I met him years ago at Ronhurst Rec. He had to be playing U8, U9 basketball at that time. And the kid was always in the gym rat then.
Yeah.
So to see him, again, like I told this kid when his daddy made the right choice. He's in good hands with Coach Zig, and for a freshman to be out there, we're going to be seeing him for a few years.
Bonner gave us a little bit of a check in the beginning of the second half. Cut a lead to 5, but at the end of the day, Town took over. Ian getting in the game here. Ian Walker in the game. Everybody getting in the box score.
A lot of fun going on. Look at all the smiles on the bench, Ted.
Look
at all them smiles. It sets it up.
3 from Bonner. Bonner actually won the JV game today. It's a credit to them.
This is a great night. Ted, thanks for having me back. I look
Listen,
forward. I'm around Monday night, so
you need to be here Monday night. We're gonna have a good time.
I'm loving it.
We're gonna have a good time.
Hoping I don't have to control the Wood fans from storming the court after the game.
I know it happened. Some of the more high profile.
Frankie, get in there.
Yeah, Frank. 20 seconds left. 70-56. Again, we thank you so much for putting up with us tonight. And
so give me a recap. Ryan moves to 4-2.
Ryan goes to 4-2. I didn't get any other updates. I think Monday's going to be a big. Regardless, Monday's a big deal.
4-2. We can't go lower than 4th.
The thing that happened is Prep comes out of nowhere with that 4-1, which it's so great for the league. And it was a tough loss. I think Joey wants that game back.
Yeah.
70-58. Archbishop Ryan with the victory tonight over Monsignor Bonner.
Even to the last second, you see Coach Zig giving to the freshman as he's walking off the court. I'm sure whatever he said, he's going to learn that and not do that again the rest of his career. So again, go ahead.
First of all, we want to thank Mr. Ryan Simmons, the great Mr. Ryan Simmons, admissions director, all things media. If you have a 7th or 8th grader, make sure you go to our website, hit apply, get your name in our system, and we'll let you know about open houses and all that stuff. Please consider Archbishop Ryan. On behalf of our camera staff, Coach Haney, myself, wish everybody a good night, and we'll see everybody on Monday.
Thank you, Ted.